Hello friends and welcome to Share Them Smiles. I'm Alyssa and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about things I've been up to recently. It's going to go along with the challenge video that I made at the beginning about myself, and it's also going to be just a little bit of filling you in on what's been going on. So I made this channel a while ago and my original plan was to post videos every Wednesday. I have not been successful at doing that regularly, and then I decided to make some changes to the channel that were hopefully going to be more positive. I was going to do different types of videos, and I added on reviews. I do the Upon First Listen album reviews, and then my plan was to make those a regular thing and do those on Mondays, and then do just different variation videos on Wednesdays. And that's still my plan, and my goal is to jump back into that and do them more regularly. But I'm going to let you know a little bit about what I've been up to that has at least in part been the reason that hasn't been happening. So this is going to go along with the challenge video. For those of you who don't remember or haven't seen it, I challenged myself to kind of put myself out there and do different things that maybe I wouldn't do otherwise, and I was going to use this channel to kind of document that a little bit. And I haven't done as much with that as I would have liked, but I have been doing a few different things that I think kind of qualify, and so that's why this video is going to count as that, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So I made a video about auditioning for The Voice a little while back, and in that I said after auditioning for The Voice it kind of inspired me to do something else, and I'll make a video about that later. Well, I haven't done that, so I'm going to include that in this video, and then I have one other thing I'm going to talk about. So after I got back from The Voice, my friend Megan, who I went to The Voice audition with, messaged me and she said, hey, they're having auditions for our local baseball team to sing the national anthem, and she invited me to go along with her. And actually we invited our other friend Katie. We all sing together at church, and so the three of us went and we auditioned, and two of us were chosen to sing a game. And they called me, they asked me what day I wanted. I picked Saturday, April 8th, and because of weather, the two games that were before it got canceled. So by default, I ended up singing the, season opener of their games. And so that was exciting that I got to sing that. I know it sounds silly to say I love the national anthem, but I just really enjoy singing that song, and it's one that I've been doing for a while, maybe not necessarily in front of a ton of people, but I've just always really liked singing it, and so getting the chance to do that was really cool. And since I did end up being kind of the season opener, there were a couple issues that had to be ironed out, just like my microphone wasn't on, so I had to restart singing, but it went really well. I was super happy with it. I tried to record it because I was going to put that on this channel, but unfortunately, like, my iPod ended up dying halfway through the song, so I don't have the whole song out, so that's why I decided not to necessarily put it on here. My dad recorded it as well, and it's on his phone, but we're having issues with getting it off his phone, because I know that there's a way to do that, but the way that I know to do that wasn't working, so that's okay. If I, can't get a video of it, I'm still going to try. If I can't get a video of it, maybe I'll just make a video of me singing it and post it on here at some point if people are interested. If people aren't interested, it doesn't necessarily have to happen either. But yeah, and I sang the national anthem, and it went really well, and I was really proud of it, and my family got to hear it. My parents were at the game. I had some cousins who were outside just because they weren't going to pay to come in because the weather wasn't the greatest, and they had little kids with them, so they didn't want that. And then I have people who heard the recordings afterwards, and everyone was really happy with it, and I was really happy with it, and it was nice to get to sing in front of everybody again, in such a big way. But it was a lot of fun, and I would definitely do it again, and I would recommend it for anyone who would be interested in doing something like that, to go for it, because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, and then the other thing that's kind of part of why my videos haven't been as regular as I want them to be is because I have a new job, and I still sell shoes, but I also got a job in a preschool as an aide, which has been super exciting. It's not something that I ever thought I wanted to do, and I didn't even necessarily know about the job listing. My mom told me about it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to just go for it. And I did, and I'm so glad I did, because actually I can honestly say that this is the first job I've had where I've never thought when it's time to go in that I don't want to go to work today. There are definitely days that are challenging. There are definitely parts of it that are not the easiest, but every day is so rewarding, and I just care so much about those kids. And it's just been a great experience overall, and I'm super super happy that I did it, because I didn't think, if you had asked me, I would have told you, you're crazy, that's not really my kind of thing. Little kids don't like me. But it turns out that that's not true at all. And it was actually, I have had so many great experiences there, and it was unfortunately or for like it's a temporary job, and that I'm only there until the end of the year, so it was only for a couple months, but those were exactly, I think, what I needed for this time. And so as soon as the school year's over and I'm back to a little bit of a different schedule, I think that might help in getting these videos out more regularly. I think that's going to make my schedule more available, and then I'll be able to dive in and do more of the different things that I had planned all along, but really just haven't gotten to because I've been busy with all of this other stuff. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If it wasn't your thing and I was just kind of rambling at you, I'm sorry in advance. Or not in advance, it's over now. But, but thank you so much for sticking it with it. If you did like this video, feel free to let me know with a thumbs up. If you're curious about my channel, anything else that I might put out, feel free to subscribe, because I definitely have ideas and I would love to be able to share them with you. And if you have anything you want to say about anything in this video, anything at all, randomly, whatever, feel free to comment all of that below. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, don't forget to share them smiles. Alright, ciao for now, friends.